The 49ers just saved their season. They went on the road to play the 7-win Los Angeles Rams, who had the top-ranked defense and 5th-ranked offense entering the game, and the 49ers beat them 23-20. Beat them with Nick Mullens, the backup quarterback. This win is one of the 49ers' finest moments of the past few seasons, and they won playoff games just a few months ago. Now the 49ers can make the playoffs this season. They're 5-6. They're still alive. Here are their grades. B+. I gave Jimmy Garoppolo a B when he threw for 44 measly air yards during his win over the Rams earlier this season. Mullens threw for more than 44 air yards in this game. And he didn't have George Kittle or Brandon Ayuk. Sure, Mullens did throw an interception, but it was tipped by Aaron Donald, the best player in the NFL. That wasn't Mullens' fault. That was a fluke. He was going against the top-ranked defense in the league, and he didn't have an efficient run game, quality pass protection, or athleticism to protect himself. And he still found a way to lead a game-winning field goal drive at the end. He's not a franchise quarterback, but he's a tough competitor, and the 49ers can win with him. Show him some respect. And by the way, I owe Jimmy Garoppolo an apology, because no quarterback can flourish behind this putrid offensive line. I was too hard on Garoppolo this season. C-. Raheem Mostert and Jeffrey Wilson Jr. both ran hard and got hit lots of times in the backfield, and the 49ers couldn't have won without them. But both fumbled, and one of those fumbles got returned for a touchdown. No excuse. Still, I boost this group's grade because of Kyle Juszczyk, who made a long catch and converted a 4th and 1 in the final drive. A. Deebo Samuel is the 49ers' best player when healthy. He's better than George Kittle, better than Nick Bosa, better than Fred Warner. I've never seen a wide receiver run over defenders as consistently and violently as Samuel does. I don't see how the 49ers can lose when he's in the game and getting the ball frequently. And just wait until Brandon Ayuk comes back next week. The 49ers have outstanding wide receivers. C. Jordan Reed was open a couple of times when Mullens missed him. And Ross Dwelley made a few nice blocks, but also committed a holding penalty. This group definitely misses Kittle. F. They got their butts kicked all game. They couldn't protect Mullens or create rushing lanes for the running backs. Mike McGlinchey had a typical Mike McGlinchey game, meaning he flailed around like a fish on a boat. The 49ers must overhaul their offensive line this offseason, or else the rookie quarterback the Niners draft will fail. A-. Kerry Hyder recorded 2 sacks. He's having a Pro Bowl season. And Javon Kinlaw had a pick 6 after Kevin Givens hit Jared Goff. Kinlaw is getting better as the season goes on. And Eric Armstead was dominant against the run. This group plays way above its talent level. A. Fred Warner and Dre Greenlaw shut down the middle of the field against the pass and the run for most of the game. They're both elite. A-. Jimmy Ward had the game of his life. He forced 2 fumbles in the first half after forcing just 2 fumbles his entire career entering this game. It's like his whole life led up to this performance. Good for him. He played like an all-pro. Richard Sherman recorded an interception in his first game back from a calf injury and didn't compromise the rest of the defense with his physical limitations. He played like an all-pro too. Free safety Tavarius Moore missed a tackle in the middle of the field during a 60-plus yard run. That's why this group gets an A- and not an A. But the defense still gave up just 13 points, so Moore wasn't a total liability. He can improve. B+. Robbie Gould made 3 field goals, including the game winner. But he also missed one. Plus, Mitch Wishnowsky missed a couple opportunities to pin the Rams inside their 20. At least no one fumbled a punt. A+. Kyle Shanahan and Robert Saleh each called a perfect game. Saleh's defense gave up 13 points and scored 7, meaning it allowed 6 net points. Plus, he completely shut down the Rams' best offensive player, Cooper Kupp, and he made Jared Goff look worse than Mullens. Saleh almost certainly is a goner when the season ends. Now let's talk Kyle Shanahan. He did everything in his power to work around an abysmal offensive line. He managed the game perfectly. He didn't ask too much of his backup quarterback. He let the defense carry the team, and he called the perfect play on 4th and 1 on the final drive, the run for Juszczyk. This game might have been Shanahan's finest moment as a head coach, and he has won an NFC Championship game. Last season was easy. The 49ers got all the breaks. This season has been hell. The 49ers have had terrible luck, but they keep fighting for Shanahan. If he finds a way to make the playoffs this season, he's a fantastic head coach. He might be fantastic one way or another. He absolutely gets the most out of his players. The 49ers are the best coached team in the NFC. B-. I give myself credit for the 49ers' offensive performance. I'm the one who told Shanahan to stick with Mullens and give the freaking ball to Juszczyk. It's good to know Shanahan reads my stuff. But I also told Saleh not to start Sherman in his first game back, and Sherman intercepted a pass. Saleh may not need my input anymore. He's way beyond me.